start drinking all that Sunny D halfway through, because my mouth's gonna be super dry.
Yeah. We did it.
This is the
We're
intro.
here.
This
Hello.
is the welcoming
Welcome back.
song.
Yeah, you need to work up an intro.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
You should.
I was just quoting the Big Churches parody video.
Wow, so that was impressive.
Thanks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have.
So bracket today is what?
Types of drinks.
Types of drink.
Get your drink on.
Thirsties.
What?
It's a thirsties.
It's not types of snacks, even though we have a ton of snacks as well with us. Hopefully the crunching and crunkling won't.
I poured my
Don't hurt
snacks
people.
out on the table
But
so that you didn't
Yes.
hear the crinkling.
and if you're offended by food on the table, it's better than the crinkles.
We washed it.
Yes,
Clean. So yes, it's types of drinks today, and we have decided instead of a broad term of types of alcohol or sodas in general, we decided to break it up into our favorite thing to drink.
Specific.
To be more precise. So you'll see there's a lot of same items, and there is still a few that are the same, but with an additive or slightly tweaked to be better, air quotes. According to said person that added to the bracket. So
This is the longest disclaimer ever.
Just
it's gotta be.
It's gotta be. And we have a special guest today.
Are they still
Back
special
again.
if they've been here before?
Back-to-back episodes.
She wasn't back-to-back episode, was she?
She's our guest that'll be in every video.
Back-to-back, two-time
Yes.
world champ.
Give
Pretty
America a
bold
break.
claim.
She's an honorary originally right now until they make it official.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
I got a new ring, not from him.
Whoa!
That's
Completely different title.
clickbait. Clickbait. Boston gets a ring. Clickbait.
She got a ring from who?
Could have been very good.
Good
Yes.
job, Boston. Now we have to cut that and then edit it to be at the very end of the video. That's how it works.
All right.
Okay, so
So-
our first two.
First two. We're not even gonna give them the lead up, whatever it is. All
Do you
Yeah,
want
we've
to
been
do
doing a run
options?
on a whole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
right. Number one, in the slot number one, not the best choice necessarily, but slot number one is water. Number two, we have A&W cream soda. Number three is you have to explain this one because this is a
It's the red eye vanilla
Vanilla
chai
chai.
and chocolate sauce.
Yeah. Red eye
From
vanilla
the
chai.
traveling mug.
Yeah. Red eye vanilla chai, add chocolate sauce at the traveling mug. It's a hot drink. It's fantastic. It's very good, and the traveling mug is awesome in Casey, Illinois.
Add a link.
Support local business.
Go Dory.
Number four is sweet tea, and we settled on just plain old sweet tea because we
Sweet
had
tea.
a couple of variations.
Dig this very
Five.
I don't think we
is-
just settled on sweet tea.
Well, we decided.
Separate.
Number five is the McCoke, specifically Coke from McDonald's.
Yes, because it almost won last time, so it might as well be in this bracket and have a chance to win.
Number six is a Slow Baby Joe, which is an alcoholic drink that my brother Jordan makes, which is
Delicious.
it is delicious. It is Jameson's Irish whiskey, Sprite,
Red
a
Bull.
splash of Red Bull, and a splash of lime. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Tall or short, or however you want to drink it. Number seven is peach tea. Peach tea.
Specifically, Joe T.
Specifically peach Joe tea. Okay, well we have peach tea on the list. Where is 8? 8 is a Jack and Coke, Jack Daniels and Coke, another alcoholic beverage there. Number 10 is
Number 9.
number 9. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast from Taco Bell.
Yep. I mean, you can buy it in a can and a bottle at some grocery stores. Depends on your location, but they're not as good as the fountain. The fountain's where you get it.
Number 10 is Sunny D.
Does that have to be in the little?
No, just Sunny D.
Okay.
In general.
But it's just
Number,
easier to store in the mini fridge.
number 11 is fresh coffee. Number 12 is Sprite. We don't have Sprite.
Because we like it so much.
We might, okay, sure.
Get rid
13
of the bad before you drink the good.
is ice cold Mountain Dew in a can,
In a can. Very
specifically. Number 14 is Jamaican rum and Coke, which is also alcoholic, specifically Appleton Farm rum. 15 is Dunkin' Donuts coffee, which Boston says is better than fresh coffee, but they didn't get put against each other.
Maybe
I
they
hope
will.
they don't.
And
Dunkin' coffee
number
is fresh,
16,
though.
we had to come up with on the fly because we had too many duplicates, and it was settled on Hawaiian Punch,
Which we all agreed on unanimously without any arguments.
which is different
Because
than
we did not.
Hawaiian juice, right?
Because you said Hawaiian Punch and I said yes.
First round. Number 1 versus number 16. We have water, which we have by the gallon here on the table,
That's how much we like that.
and Hawaiian Punch, which we do not have an example of in-house. So,
There has to be something said about that.
has to be something said about
Yeah, it's so good. We can't keep
No,
it
I think Hawaiian Punch is
I don't remember
it's
the last time any of us has drank Hawaiian
an
Punch.
item that you
Recently.
don't drink by itself. I would drink any other juice before I drink Hawaiian Punch by itself.
Why?
Why?
What else
Because
are you
it's so
drinking with it?
acidic and it hurts.
It hurts?
It hurts you? Are you
Yeah.
okay?
It shouldn't be hard in your mouth. You should be able to drink it.
God.
Yes,
It's not
it is
frozen,
not
you just-
enjoyable to drink.
Hawaiian Punch
It
is
is
good.
very sugary.
I like it.
I will say that.
It's
not
a
good to
beverage
drink.
for children. Of course it's sugary.
Yeah, but we're old now and it hurts our
It isn't
mouth.
bad.
How
You
old
put it in,
are you?
Old enough that it
Stuff.
hurts my mouth hurt.
Like the sherbet and like make a fruit punch like specialty thing with like creams and other things in it. I don't know how else you would make it, but I
It's
think
Sprite.
that's better. But that's more
Sprite and
things
sherbet and Hawaiian
added
Punch.
into it. Yeah. But
I
Hawaiian
see. I
Punch,
could drink Hawaiian Punch by itself.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's good. Yep.
guess what else you can drink by itself? Water. And guess what doesn't hurt? Water.
Guess what's actually way better for you? Water.
I mean, there's no arguing which is better for you. Clearly, water is going to beat everything on this list. But
Water even helps you drink more of some items on this
Boom.
list.
as far as taste-wise, you just get in the mood for Hawaiian Punch, and nothing can satisfy that.
Well, and Mr. Deeds, the movie, going back to our types of movies.
What?
Mr. Deeds, the movie, he had a whole
We're gonna-
Water
You
fountain.
had a water fountain for it.
That had
Wow.
Hawaiian
Punch
Punch.
fountain.
And every single person watching the movie went, "That would be so cool.
That would be
to
awesome.
have."
Yeah, because you're a child and you think that that would be cool. But practically, think about it practically. How do you clean that? That is such a mess. It's
It
gonna be
ventilates.
sticky.
You don't have to clean
And
it.
it's
You
gonna
just
be
gotta wipe
sticky
it off
and
on
so
some
nasty.
wax.
It circulates, not
It ventilates. It's got so much air in it.
And probably make it better. Wouldn't hurt his sensitive stomach that
The
bad.
mess involved with that and the amount of money that would go into that. It's just a completely separate line you have to constantly refill, like a fountain soda drink.
Which
You
isn't
don't have
that
that in
much work.
your
It
house.
takes 30
Okay, we're
seconds
going
to
do
to
do.
that.
Hawaiian Punch then.
You like Hawaiian Punch, you're voting. They're ready to vote already.
She's already voted. Oh, I fun.
Dang.
Bring it down.
Okay.
I don't know. Water is way more versatile than Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah,
Going versatility.
my criteria today is going to be which one I would prefer to drink of the two.
That's,
Yep.
yeah.
So I'm drinking water today.
Water.
I'm drinking Hawaiian
With a
Punch
W.
all
Water.
day, every day.
The
Water.
blue kind.
3 water.
The blue
One,
kind?
2.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't even specify if it was blue or red. I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't make any difference. I'm still drinking water.
What?
The clear kind
The
of
red
water.
Hawaiian Punch,
She
yeah.
likes the blue.
Seltzer water is different. So it's 3-3. How are we going to do a tiebreaker then?
You picked Hawaiian Punch?
I didn't pick.
Oh,
You just said you were. What do you mean? Now that you know you're the deciding factor.
You
No,
have to pick Hawaiian Punch now.
I don't.
You already
That's
had
why
No,
that's why we
I
gotta put it in a
don't
hat and
have
go
to. I
random.
don't have to pick. I'm going to pick water simply because that's what I drink most often. So if I'm being true to who I am,
Which one's drinking
9
Center?
times out
Yep.
of 10, I would pick water. Sorry, girls.
I'll do it.
I'm glad that didn't go any farther because I didn't even vote for it to be on the list. So I would have picked quite a few other
Either, but
items.
that was a good option.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. Next we have, which one top to bottom, right?
Yep.
Jack and Coke versus Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Personally, I hate Baja Blast. So
Me too.
I don't think it's good. I don't like the color.
I don't even think I
Not a
can
fan.
do that.
So
Yeah.
not interested. Jack and Coke is my go-to beverage if I'm out drinking. So
All right, here. I'll learn you something today.
Learn me something
learn
today.
me
How do you like alcohol?
when it hurts.
What?
And it becomes a thing that you can't just straight up one day drink it every day of your life. You have to slowly build up more and more and gain a tolerance to it to enjoy it
Well,
more
you
and
can
more.
drink
I don't
it
think
every single day of your life.
Think about that with Baja Blast. It's not just something you can drink. You got an acquired taste for it.
Hmm.
I don't like that.
But also,
It's an
I will
Well, that's
counter,
okay, but not
I
everybody
will
likes Jack
counter
and
your
Coke.
point because not all alcohol is the same.
Not all,
Yeah.
Like
but what about
if you
Jack
drink
and Coke?
if you drink Jack out of the bottle, you may immediately like that flavor. If you drink vodka out of the bottle, you might not like that. You can build up to drink anything. I mean, it's doable. But there are different flavors and things like that that you will immediately like. You don't have to acquire the taste for everything. And I mean, that can go for everything. You know, if you drink Mountain Dew forever, eventually you're going to start liking Mountain Dew more than other things. But based off that alone, I don't think that Baja Blast is going to squeak by on that one.
And Baja Blast also, to make another argument for it, you kind of have to eat it with Taco Bell, which is already not good for you anyways,
Why do you have to?
because
I hate when you say
Taco
this,
Bell.
that is not true.
it tastes different. There are some drinks that you have it with a certain item, it tastes better, and they pair well
I'll
together.
agree with that.
You got your alcohol and peanuts, salty.
Steph Quentin being over here be like,
Alcohol works
yes,
well
this
with-
red wine pairs wonderful with the chicken. This Baja Blast is
Think about
great with this burrito.
Think about it though. That's how it works. And
I have
water
never noticed that.
doesn't work well with some items, and you might not want to drink water with certain
Every
items.
day.
You have a hamburger from McDonald's. Generally, you're gonna either have a Sprite or a Coke or a sweet tea. You're not gonna drink the root beer. That doesn't. Yes,
Is
with
that-
your chicken nuggets, but not with
Is that
the
because
burger.
of habit or because it actually tastes better?
It does. It makes a difference.
Like
What's
when I
your
go to Taco
criteria? Is
Bell,
it your criteria that it pairs well with different foods, or?
He's just making the argument, I
I
think.
guess, okay.
To enjoy it, you have to have the additive of food.
You
Because I
have
can't
to.
even say that I completely enjoy to drink Baja Blast on its own every day.
Okay, in
Right,
that
so
case,
Mountain Dew
I can
afterwards.
drink Jack and Coke without the additive of food. I don't need food to make it taste better.
So I think the way I'm ranking, yeah,
Okay.
the way I'm ranking this right now is if you put a cup of this and a cup of this in front of me, which one would I drink?
Right.
I would drink Hawaiian Punch over water, so I put it that way. I would never be like, open the fridge. Oh, we have Baja Blast. I'll drink one of those.
Or pre-made Jack and Cokes.
I'm just
But I
not a fan
agree.
of Baja
I
Blast.
agree with what you're saying. It's because Baja Blast has to have the Taco Bell, and that's why it's a great pairing.
So
That's
there-
why I like
therefore-
Baja
So what
Blast.
happens whenever you
versatility
eat
of
all your
drinks.
food? Then do you just throw away
You
your
wash it down with Baja Blast.
What
You
if
still got the
you're
same
done with
taste in your
drink?
mouth. It's not like you just immediately don't no longer have that flavor.
That's when you eat all your food with it, you just go straight to Jack and Coke.
I don't know.
So that's what I'm saying. Those are my arguments for Baja Blast.
Alright.
And I have never had Jack and Coke, so that's why I can't go for it anyways, because I don't actually know if
Why I
I
thought we
Which
should go
is
with the
fine.
samples.
or not.
But we didn't do the samples, so. And
get samples.
we have one
Blast.
underage person here, so she couldn't have partaken in our samples. But
This is gonna be a hard no for you. You dislike Baja Blast with a passion, but you've never had Jack and Coke.
Alright, so on this one, I'm gonna go with Rachel with the Jack and Coke because I know I do not like Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
You
I'm
like
not.
it so little that you would rather have hard
Yes.
alcoholic Coke
Yes,
than
I would.
drink Baja
I really
Blast.
don't like Mountain
Wow.
Dew
Dang.
Baja Blast. I don't like the flavor at all. I think it's gross.
Tastes like wallpaper, not a
So
fountain.
I,
I don't know about that.
But you've had wallpaper before. So that says something about your taste buds.
so my vote is Jack and Coke.
Too much burned off by the Jack and Coke.
I can agree with not liking Baja Blast. I have tried it multiple times. I have gotten it by mistake at Taco Bell and I immediately dumped it out. But again, I'm not a huge fan of Jack and Coke, but of the two, I'm more likely to drink a Jack and Coke than I am a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Sorry, man.
I gotta go Jack and Coke.
I mean,
I much prefer Jack and Coke over Mountain Dew. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good, It's a good soda. It's the only thing I get at Taco Bell, but
Oh, really? So
See?
you like it?
I
but
do
you-
like
you
it.
prefer
But
Jack
I
and
would
Coke.
much prefer Jack and Coke. If I could get Jack and Coke at Taco Bell, you listen to Taco Bell. Put that on that special menu.
Oh, that's gonna
Sneaky
happen.
number 7. All right.
Alright,
So
this
Boston,
one-
you didn't have to.
Yeah.
You didn't have to choose. There you go.
There you go.
Like
There
you.
you go. All right, next is going to be another difficult one. We have
So sad.
sweet tea, which several people at the table are currently drinking, versus Mountain Dew, ice cold Mountain Dew in a can.
Which someone is also
And
drinking.
this was a hard one because I picked true Southern sweet tea like you get in Atlanta, like from the South, and I never would have said that until I went there. But it's different than
It is
even we
different.
make in Southern Illinois, and it's pretty dang good. But since I can't get that here in Illinois, I'm just gonna throw my vote out, and I'm going with Mountain Dew in a can, even
Really?
though I'm actually drinking sweet tea at the moment.
You told me I was really good.
It is fantastic, but generally speaking,
Based off of what you can get on a regular basis,
I'm just saying that's what I'm going
I don't know.
Mountain Dew in a can.
I'm not the biggest fan of Mountain Dew. I'll drink it, but I don't think I've ever been disappointed by a sweet tea. There was maybe one or two where I may have accidentally got a light sugar.
Unsweetened sweet tea.
Yeah, and so it was gross. But like Gold Peak, Pure Leaf, weird like other like gas station brands, regular tea you make at your house, all great sweet tea. So sweet tea, 100%.
I don't know if I can.
This makes me super sad because I love flavored sweet tea. I love Rosie's Sweet Tea and Jesus. The food truck, she's awesome. She has all kinds
Support
of different flavors.
local business.
Absolutely. So, and my two favorite flavors are peach
Commercial
and
platform.
raspberry, and I really like the passion fruit too. But there's just something on a hot summer day, you get an ice cold Mountain Dew in a can, and again, it has to be in a can. Like
A
I'm not.
can is the most important
It
part
is.
of that.
I
Yeah.
do not
That
do
is true.
fountain drink Mountain Dew. I don't drink it. So, I mean, on occasion, if I'm thirsty and he's got one in the car, of course I'll drink it. But I don't order it at a restaurant. I only drink it out of the can. It's very specific. Pair that with a nice Snickers or Reese's peanut butter cup, and
Back
it's
to
a
the pairing.
great.
And then you get a
It's a
nice,
real
real
thing.
good sugar buzz in the back of
You
your
do,
head for a
you
couple
do.
hours, and then you
You
crash
can't
and
have
take
it
a nap.
after 4:30 because you won't go to bed.
But I also love sweet tea. Sweet tea is so good, and I drink it a lot, and with the flavors. So I'm not sure. So I want to hear other people's thought processes here before I
That
make.
was part of my because I
These
do
are my
out
favorites.
more often drink Mountain Dew over sweet tea.
So we don't have just sweet tea all the time. You guys
Right.
buy soda all the time. It's just
We
making
make
the
soda.
sweet tea takes a while, and I don't think you guys really like any of the other like bottled sweet tea that's out there. do you? So
I'm not.
that's the big problem.
I'm not a big tea person. I never used to drink tea. I don't really choose tea ever. I've gotten on a kick in the last like 6 months of drinking peach tea, specifically this peach tea, but just regular sweet tea without any sort of flavoring. It just, I mean, it's fine. It doesn't really do much for me. Not really a fan. But I also really don't like Mountain Dew. I mean, it's never been my go-to soda. I used to drink Dr. Pepper, Sprite, and then like Coke or Pepsi. But I mean, I'll drink a Mountain Dew if it's the only thing there, but it's not the first thing that I would ever pick. I don't even use it really as a mixer because I don't like it that much.
No.
Mountain Dew is a mixer?
Mountain Dew and UV Blue,
Yeah.
the Incredible Hulk, turns it green.
That's
The
good.
only person I ever knew that mixed anything with Mountain Dew was like almost frozen vodka, and that was disgusting too.
You know what I mix my Mountain Dew with? Baja.
Boom.
And any other operation that has to do with Mountain Dew of their subsets, we're all quite good.
I don't know. I'm conflicted on this one too because I'm the opposite of you. You really like both, and I don't really care for either one of them.
What did you say?
I'm going with sweet tea.
You
I
want
love
sweet tea?
sweet tea.
You
Sweet
can
tea's
Mountain
good.
Dew?
I hate sweet tea. I'm going with
Hate?
Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Hate?
Man, that's
Really?
wrong.
I didn't drink it at
You
all.
and Sam need to hang out more.
Hate sweet tea?
Yeah.
Why?
Rosie used to drink it a lot, and No.
Because that was their thing. You always had to tip on everything, so I didn't know if that ruined
Rhoda
it.
used to drink it a lot, and sometimes I like take a drink of her drink on accident instead of mine, and
That's the worst.
that's why I hate it now.
Hmm.
I used to drink it a lot at my grandma's, so that's all she made, like that's all she ever had, but now I don't like it at all.
Alright, so I'll bring my own sweet tea if we come to your house then, huh?
When they bought a pitcher to
What,
make
Mountain
tea.
Dew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's pretty good.
I'm not
Alright,
used
so
to
what
it.
are you thinking?
I think it really is kind of a simple thing, really.
Okay.
You come down to
What's the
it.
pair best with?
Pairing the best with doesn't really matter in this situation. Put it this way. Your sweet tea, you can mess it up real easy if you're making fresh sweet tea,
For
which
now.
is generally how I like
Yeah.
to drink tea. I'm not a huge fan of Coke and Jack and all these other added things, or peach tea or any extra stuff like that. And if you have sweet tea from McDonald's, too sweet sometimes. Sometimes it hits just right, but sometimes it doesn't. Recently, apparently, it hasn't been. We've already discussed this on a previous episode. And then also, when you're brewing it in the Ridgely family, it's syrup. And there are a lot of people that don't like that, and it's not good, and it gives you a lot of heart problems. It's been bad for
You
you.
have a lot of problems. You go to the doctor.
I'm just saying, there are things like this out there that people could be suffering from. So I'm bringing it to light.
Millions of people
That's
suffer
what I'm
every
saying.
year.
And there are people that make it way too light, and it's way too grainy sometimes. They don't stir it well enough, or the tea bag sits in it too long and it gets too steep too much.
Yeah.
It's not good. Your mom, for instance. So
Got 'em.
it's really hard to do it right, and you have to kind of build it your own way. So you can't really trust when you go to your friend's house to get a sweet tea. Is this going to be sweet tea that I'm going to like? But you can trust. Open up that fridge in the garage or in your main fridge, depending on how you have it set up. You open the door, you got your Mountain Dew in a can. You can trust that that's going to be Mountain Dew in a can everywhere you go.
That's a good point.
So this-
Except for that time, was
Yeah.
last year?
The one
it was like
time
that
they
2
were all
months.
flat.
Yeah, it was
Right, they were
terrible.
nasty Mountain Dews.
But
We went
that
through-
was, we bought it from Walmart, and it was Walmart's fault. We're blaming Walmart. They're the reason why it's not perfect. So,
Alright.
Mountain Dew in a can in this specific instance because it's just safe.
So that's 3-1,
What?
right?
No.
She said Mountain Dew.
Oh,
So
You
it's,
said Mountain Dew, I said Mountain Dew. Jacob said sweet tea.
and we hadn't decided yet.
I mean, going back to my criteria of you put a glass of sweet tea and a Mountain Dew in front of me. I don't know. It's so hard though, 'cause I don't really like either one. I'd probably ask you have any water, but
Nope, we use it to make the sweet tea.
right? I don't know.
I feel like, honestly, based on Quentin's argument, I think he's right.
Yeah.
And based on your thing there where you're talking about if I was at a party and somebody offered me sweet tea or Mountain Dew, it's kind of like the deviled eggs.
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
never trust a deviled egg. Never.
Who made those is what you're going to ask. And so if it's sweet tea or Mountain Dew at a party, I'm going to pick Mountain Dew every time.
Yeah.
If it was sweet tea or Mountain Dew at my house, it would probably depend on what I'm feeling like that day.
Right.
So I'm going to go with the ice cold Mountain Dew in
I
a
think I'm gonna
can.
have to do Mountain Dew as well.
All right,
Based
good
on
argument,
that.
Quentin.
A solid
Good
argument there.
Well done.
Can't blame me, I went straight out of the gate. I want it.
You guys call yourselves Southern
He
Illinoisans.
talked him into it.
No, I'm a Central Illinois girl.
Alright. Next is the McCoke from McDonald's versus Sprite. Now, there was discussion last time about spicy Sprite from McDonald's. We're not talking about that.
We're just talking about regular
Talking
Sprite.
about Sprite,
Sprite of any kind.
Sprite from a can, like
Yeah, like if you're just gonna go to the gas station and grab
not
Sprite.
McDonald's Sprite,
Not McDonald's
not the
spicy
special
Sprite,
made stuff
no.
that
I'll be
McDonald's
Regular
honest.
Sprite.
I like the McCoke, but Sprite gets slept on, I think.
It does get slept on.
Like,
Sprite
I
is up
started-
there top tier.
I'm
I
fine
started
with
drinking
sleeping
it
on it.
at
I don't mind. I can avoid just not drinking.
I started drinking at my old job, at my last job, because I was like, I want something different than Coke every day. And I tried that Sprite, loved it. And now Rachel probably is mad because I drink a lot of the Sprite.
I'm not mad. You can drink Sprite. It's good.
So,
I mean,
But-
my vote's gonna go towards Sprite because I don't
100%.
really care about Coke. Of the dark colas, I'd rather have Dr Pepper. Coke, I don't know. Not. I'll drink it. It's not my favorite. I'd grab a Sprite before I'd grab a Coke.
Sprite all the way. Just
Sprite, you alright though. Sprite is slept on.
Sprite gets slept on, especially recently. I feel like it's gotten better.
Sprite's pretty good.
They're adding that spicy.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm obviously going to go opposite with McCoke, as we said in the previous episode. McCoke's the best thing you can get at McDonald's.
Oh, I don't know about
And also given it is a specialty item. You can't just have it when you're at home. You have to go and get it yourself.
that. Exactly.
Or Sprite, you can have it at
you
home.
Can get it
It is
anywhere.
a convenience. You can have it at home. So I can see that argument of it's more convenient to get a Sprite. If I'm just thirsty for a Sprite, I can just open up the fridge and grab it.
There you go.
Whereas Coke, you have to go somewhere to get it. But that adds a lure to the item where it's like, you gotta
you don't
go
wanna
to
waste your money
McDonald's
to get this
so I
soda
can
or
get the
the Coke.
while I'm
There's
driving
cheaper
by.
option that is just as good or better.
So they've done a good job, McDonald's has, on marketing their Coke, in my opinion. They have my take in their items, but so I'm gonna go with McCoke on that. Because again, if they're just, even if the two of them are just sitting there and I have both of them readily available, I would just drink the Coke over the Sprite. From everybody else's argument didn't have it.
Yeah.
I'd say McDonald's Coke just because I drink it a lot more than Sprite.
Try it. Try Sprite.
Try it.
It's
Try
like
it out.
I've never had
I
it before.
chose Sprite for this thing. I like
She wrote it
Sprite.
down.
I also chose Mountain Dew Coke or Mountain Dew Coke now for McDonald's.
What?
Oh,
Both of these are yours?
Yeah.
McCoke and Sprite were both yours?
Well, I said
oh.
McDonald's
McDonald's
Coke.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was specified McCoke because of this callback.
Huh.
It is not. I work at McDonald's. It's not called that.
No, that's what we call it.
Coke.
That was the joke of the episode and types of McDonald's items.
Somebody
I
doesn't
didn't
watch
watch
our
it.
videos.
That one was like 2 hours long.
No, that one hasn't even come out yet. So that nobody knows about the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they will know by the time this episode is out.
If I know anything
Shannon's
about
coming.
people on YouTube, they love hearing about content they haven't seen
Yes.
yet.
Right?
Well, they
And then
will
just being
have though.
like,
It's
you'll
just-
see it
This will
later.
be after, though.
Yeah,
After
so
the-
theoretically they should have already seen it.
That's fair.
Unless for whatever reason, types of, which one was it? The types of movies
McDonald's
comes out
better
after it, pops better than types of McDonald's items, and they'll miss that episode.
But
It shouldn't because it's McDonald's, so it's easy.
so we got two
That's
for
fair.
2 and 2, right? 2 Cokes and 2 Sprites.
I'm a Coke, that's all I know.
I'm,
Cokes and more Sprites.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm pretty indifferent when it comes to these two. Sprite I use a lot in cooking, in like when I do like a.
What? What do you
Yeah,
cook
I
with
think-
Sprite?
You can cook in baking. You can put it. You can add it.
But what? But
We're
what?
looking for specific examples
Like
here.
what items are you cooking?
Like
Sprite
cakes.
with?
You can put. the
Yeah,
Sprite
Dr.
in
Pepper
the
cake. What would you make a Sprite cake for?
And
Because you would want a
Coke
lighter
is made
flavor.
at-
You can just put it in your
Cracker
cake, any cake recipe
Nah.
to lighten it up a little bit. Yeah.
But
Wrong.
weird.
anyway,
It doesn't call for it, but you can.
but you can put it in like the.
You
we
Shouldn't
talked about
be
the
like pork
Hawaiian-
chops too. But
Hawaiian punch.
right. Another drink sense.
Anyway,
I said it quietly.
and then that makes it all better. And then the Coke, I'm indifferent on it. But if I base it on what I would drink, if you had a McCoke there, you had a
It's
Sprite,
the booster out.
I would do McCoke.
Subtitle it.
So McCoke for me.
It's gonna get us all
Okay.
on hell mic for the next video.
Well, I was
Seriously,
going
close to
to
each
straight just choose the McCoke, also because based on the two, that's what I will tend to drink over the other. But there was a time when we first started dating, that's all you drank was Sprite. And you convinced me to drink Sprite, and I drank Sprite for probably 5 years.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't drink anything else because I liked it.
How are you alive?
It was good. I drank it, and then I just quit, and I don't like to drink Sprite much anymore. But
survived alcohol, Adderall, and cigarettes.
that's not even remotely close to what I said.
It's a
Of
double
the
A
two,
quote.
McCoke's what I'm thinking.
The real ones are
Coke.
McCoke.
Coke it is.
Four to Coke,
Lame.
2 Sprites.
We knew we were gonna lose that one.
Yeah. You guys try it. Sprite slept on. Let us know in the comments below whether you think Sprite is slept on or not.
Sprite cranberry's good. I will
Nah.
agree.
Sprite cranberries.
That's a throwback!
Sprite cranberry's good.
Oh.
But I knew that wouldn't be a very good argument to have.
Okay, what's
Wouldn't
better,
have
Sprite
I
cranberry
told
or
you to
Coke
make that
Cinnamon?
argument.
Sprite
are
cranberry.
terrible.
Earlier, I told you to make that argument.
Yeah, I know. But that would have
Yeah.
helped
He knew it was
because if
gonna
somebody else
lose.
wanted to vote for Sprite, they would have voted against it simply because I was lumping it with it. So I was
Alright, moving on.
Terrible.
We have A&W Cream Soda, which is right there, versus Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, which we don't have any.
So what is the draw for Dunkin' Donuts coffee? Because I don't think I've ever had Dunkin' Donuts
I use the
coffee.
K-Cups. And that's the only K-Cups I'll use.
They have to be
But that's-
Dunkin' Donuts
Dunkin'
brand.
Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Same thing with Quentin, he won't use
Vegetable
anything
oil.
besides the Folgers ones.
Because I know how to make it.
But
Do you
also,
guys
I don't
have
like
two
your...
separate coffee
And the
machines.
ratios.
No,
You could just
they
put
have
the K-Cup
K-Cups.
in.
Devin
You don't
K-Cup
K-Cups
and-
for it?
Oh, okay. I was like, why
We have
do you
both.
have
Don't worry.
Folgers?
But also, I don't like the Folgers, like, whatever you... What's that called? That you put in there? The actual coffee?
Just regular
Grounds?
Folgers coffee.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I like the Dunkin' Donuts kind.
I
Does
think
it have
Dunkin'
like a
Donuts-
flavor to it, or is it just sweeter, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I think it's...
I think it's slightly
weird.
lighter than Folgers. I
Lighter.
think they're both medium blend.
Yeah.
I think
So
theirs is
it's
just
leaning
lighter.
towards the light
Yeah,
roast
Dunkin'
instead of
Donuts is
the
lighter.
medium.
And then you don't put milk in it, but you use peppermint
Peppermint milk,
milk creamer,
Mm.
which pairs a lot better than Folgers because it's a lot more bitter. So this is good. So I agree that the Dunkin' Donuts version with how she drinks it is better than if you were to use
And
Folgers.
all of their drinks are...
or Maxwell House. Because I think your mom had Maxwell House at one point. That one's on
killing me.
So Dunkin' Donuts, the way she makes it, I agree, is a better way to drink it if you're gonna drink it that way. So that's what it is. It has to do with
So I would
flavor
like it,
profile
though,
of coffee.
because what I put in my coffee isn't peppermint mocha.
No. But no,
What is it then?
Dunkin' Donuts
Coffee
makes
regular?
sweeter coffees if you use that brand.
They do make sweeter coffees. Even like the
Jesus.
iced coffees are sweeter.
So they make lighter brews and sweeter. And
So if
more
you like coffee flavor, Dunkin'
added
isn't for you.
to other items or
Yeah, if you like strong coffee, probably don't.
Right.
Okay. Interesting. Because I
Well,
also don't really like cream soda.
yeah, I was
so
about to say,
like,
I don't like either of these options.
I'm conflicted now.
So,
I don't like
Hmm.
it.
So give us your spiel on A&W cream soda.
is it
I-
also slept on?
I feel it is completely.
I would agree, it's pretty
You know what
good.
that means.
It actually
I've never
tastes
heard
bad.
that. So.
I don't tend to sleep with soda in my bed. It's just sticky. Ruins pillowcases. No, the A&W cream soda is, it's not caffeinated. It's sweet,
Caffeine?
no caffeine.
No caffeine.
But it satisfies the carbonation, the soda, want to drink a soda kind of thing.
With the
And-
Right.
No. Sprite has caffeine in it.
I think Quentin actually wanted it to begin with, so we picked it up.
Sprite's not caffeinated. That's why you give it to kids.
Sure,
But-
you say so.
It's also just
I don't know, I just-
patent medicine.
Coke, if you drink too much of it, it is very acidic. It hurts your stomach and it causes problems, and you
My
just
mouth is too sensitive.
have too much of it. Sweet tea's got a lot of sugar in it. You know, there's just all this. And so Mountain Dew, you drink 5 or 6 of them.
Wow.
I think that could go for anything on this list.
Time to
You
change
pick 5 or
over
6
You know what
of
I
them.
mean? You know, so
Got 5 or 6 Jackson Cokes. Maybe I should switch something else.
drink some
Switch it up a
water.
little bit.
5 or 6 waters, you're just gonna be in the bathroom all afternoon, like,
That's the
flushing
worst
you
part.
out. Like you gotta call
So
an osmosis.
that's why I like the A&W cream soda. I don't know.
I mean,
As you
Yeah.
get older, your taste buds change, and
cream soda's not bad. I've had it a handful of times, and it's something fun. It's kind of different. It's like, oh, I'm gonna have soda, but it's gonna be exciting. But I mean,
I would feel like that's more of like a root beer float.
Yeah,
or
that's what I
Jack and
think of.
Coke.
Like, it's
That's
just
a bit more
something like-
exciting.
I want soda, but more exciting. Jack and Coke.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's
But-
the tame
or root
version of
beer,
that, I
Yeah.
guess.
Back to mine. You have one or the other. I'd probably get the coffee, just because I'd rather drink a coffee, I think, than the cream soda though.
I don't like cream soda. I've never had Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but
I think
since
you would like it more than Folgers,
Since
with how you drink
I
it. to be
don't
fair.
like cream soda, and I do like things with coffee in them. I like my coffee has to be like a dessert before I like to drink it.
Like, give her a piece of cake and drizzle coffee on it. She's like, oh, I like
Excellent.
coffee.
Yes. So I'm gonna go with the Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
So we're 3 for the Dunkins, and 1 for the cream soda.
You're saying that.
he did.
Well,
Those two are
the 3 of us
One.
are
You're
voting for
going with Dunkin'
Dunkin'.
Donuts?
Yeah.
Us 3 have done the
So
And then
for
Jacob didn't have you didn't vote, did you?
Not yet.
cream
And you said
soda,
cream soda.
how I drink cream soda is it's a
You
palate
just open it and
cleanser
drink it?
to the rest of the sodas
It's a
that we
what?
have. A palate cleanser.
A
So
palate
if I'm drinking too much Mountain Dew, I've already had a Mountain Dew and a Dr. Pepper, I'm not going to want a Coke.
True.
So I'll drink a root beer or a cream soda to cleanse the palate. Kind of thing.
Alright.
But Dunkin' Donuts coffee,
Move his hands
I'm just not
around.
a huge fan of. Everybody else would just sit like this the whole time. And it's something to watch, which is the whole point of the video.
Yeah, you're moving your hands right now.
He's expressive.
Interest.
There's nothing wrong with being
So,
expressive.
yes, I think
Dunkin' Donuts.
I'm not going to go for Dunkin' Donuts coffee because I have my own version of coffee that I prefer more later.
A&W.
No,
Oh,
Fresh coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I don't
and
know.
also, if the two of them were sitting there, I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't drink the Dunkin' Donuts over the cream soda, just
Yeah.
on how I like two of them on the scale.
Yeah.
So I think it's cream soda.
Well, I don't drink coffee hardly ever because I had a bad experience back in the day. As in, I drank too much coffee and like literally got an ulcer from it.
Wow.
that's a lot of coffee.
When you drink 2 pots of coffee before 8 a.m. every morning, literally.
Sir.
I think
I did.
I think I need that.
You need that?
Must
would
like an
get in
ulcer
here.
sounds like a good time.
I would get up, I would make a pot of coffee while I was taking a shower, and I would put it in a thermos, and I would drink it on the way to work in Mattoon. And then I'd be there at 7, and I would start on a pot of coffee when I got to work. And
So that's a lumberyard?
Usually by 8,
You do a
yeah.
lot of physical labor. I
Yeah.
don't blame you for needing a lot of energy.
But
And supplementing
then
coffee
to
for
the
that
point,
is probably not the safest thing, obviously.
like my stomach just hurt bad. Like, and I drink coffee once in a while. 5 times a year maybe I'll drink a cup of coffee. It's hardly ever.
3 times on Christmas.
Maybe, something like that, yeah. But so, of the two, it doesn't matter really what brand, what kind of coffee, Dunkin' Donuts, spiced up, peppermint, schnapps in it, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Peppermint schnapps?
I'm gonna pick an A&W cream soda.
So do you still like coffee? You just,
I do,
but you just won't drink it.
I
Like,
just-
you don't like
it's
it.
one of those things, it's like, if you're a crack addict, you just can't drink. You can't take anymore
Yeah.
because it's like you want another one? You
Yeah,
want
one
chicken,
time I
another
ate a
one?
McChicken and I threw up a McChicken. Now I won't eat McChicken.
See, it's kind of this
That's why
opposite.
Quincy doesn't eat
Oreos.
Oreos.
We all know the Oreo story.
I think everybody's got something like that though, that you just ate too much and you're like, it doesn't even
But it
taste
is.
good.
But I drink coffee, but I always put a ton of sugar and creamer in it too, so
Yeah,
it's
so
almost like a
expensive.
dessert.
It hurts my throat. I used
anyway.
to like it now.
I'm going cream soda.
So 2 cream sodas and 3 coffees.
What are you thinking?
Dunkin' Donuts coffee specifically.
I'm gonna have to tie it because if I
tie it.
because I don't like either of these really, but if I had to drink one or if they were in front of me, and I had to pick one.
Physically forced. One's going down.
Gun to your head, you have to drink one of these.
I would much rather drink a cream soda because I feel like I could drink that a lot faster. Whereas the coffee is, it's hot or if it's ice.
Yeah, if it gets too cold, it's not good
just
anymore.
a hassle. Coffee's a hassle. So cream soda, I can just
Ow.
and then
That's what I'm saying, but
I
whatever.
just-
you pour it and then it's like, oh, you gotta put this and you gotta put that and you gotta do these fancy
You do
things.
have to
You don't
pick
drink
it.
it fast enough.
Clinton has his measurements and I just.
Throw stuff in, yeah. So
That'll come up, don't worry.
cream soda all the way.
So now what?
So
It's a
do we
tie.
text,
I
do we
would
text
break a
Sam?
tie
We can call
You said we
somebody.
could.
since you created it.
Should we text Sam or do we want to have somebody else weigh in on this?
We could all text somebody and then see who answers first.
I better not get a response first.
We could text
So-
The only
Abby.
person I picked. So.
Yeah, I was saying, it's like my go-to
Text
person
Abby.
sitting right
Just
here.
put it, post it on Facebook.
Well,
Are we just gonna wait
Give
for
them 10
them?
minutes or something.
We
No.
can do a Twitter
Go.
poll.
I'm
Go
gonna
back to
go.
Twitter poll.
Okay, so D&D coffee.
Whoa, whoa,
Dunkin'
whoa.
Short break. Whoa, we had to get a Twitter poll
Twitter.
Yeah.
to determine the
It's
difference
on
here,
screen
so-
now. I have a screenshot.
I don't have Twitter.
It's on screen.
So I didn't get a vote in this, but
The tweets have it.
tweets have it. I
Dunkin'
guess.
Donuts coffee.
Dunkin'
won.
Donuts beat
10
A&W
votes.
cream soda.
Yep.
10 votes in
10
total.
votes total.
So however you say you were.
Yeah, it was
good
a
job.
short time frame. You
Yeah.
missed it. You got to be ready for these things.
Yep. On the spot. Whenever it
I
happens.
didn't lie, but
Just gotta be tuned
you
in.
need to follow whoever's got a Twitter here. So
All of
shout
us
out.
except for you. Just link all of our Twitters in the bio.
Okay, I guess follow everybody but me.
Yep, that was 40% A&W, 60% Dunkin' Donuts.
Nice.
Close.
There you
It's
go.
close.
All right. So moving on. Peach tea and Sunny D.
Which I actually really enjoy Sunny D.
Yeah.
I haven't had it in a long time, but
Me
Sunny
either.
D is actually pretty good. So this will be a.
Sunny
Okay,
D was
what?
yours, right?
Yeah,
And you chugged that whole thing already.
yeah. I mean,
The whole thing. You chugged
You
it,
got me.
guys.
Retro break all of this.
Chugged it.
That's just set perspective wise. It's as big as this water bottle, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of Sunny D.
Same size.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna make this real easy for me, which is peach tea versus Sunny D, and I do not like Sunny D whatsoever. So I haven't even had this peach tea, but I'm guaranteed that I would like this better than Sunny D.
Guaranteed
Why?
it's
I don't
better.
like Sunny D. No offense to the Sunny D lovers, just personal preference.
And I don't like tea at all, so I'm going with Sunny D.
There we go.
So just
I gotta convince what?
Good job.
2 people.
why Sunny D?
It tastes like childhood. That's because that's what I remember drinking a lot. Like every time we went to our Nanny and Papa's, it was always Sunny D, and then Mom would start buying Sunny D for us because we begged for it so much. It was always at
Grandma
Grandma.
Frida.
Fair,
Grandma
Girl
Frida's.
Frida drank a ton of Sunny
There was
D.
always Sunny D
Incredible.
anywhere I went as a kid, kind
Sunny
of
D
thing.
and green beans.
And
Sunny
then I
D and
Bye.
yeah.
then I didn't have it for a long time. But then I was like, I have my own money. I'll drink some of this. I remember drinking it. Super. It's not orange juice because some people
No.
are like, isn't it the same thing as orange
It
juice?
is not orange
It's
juice.
not.
Nah.
I'm not
It's-
sure what it is, but I know it's not orange juice.
According to the picture, there's lemon, lime, orange, and raspberry, and the
you
original
go.
tangy flavor.
Yeah. So
I'm
it's
assuming the other one's different.
Different flavors.
it's just
Yeah,
a
just smooth.
very
Yeah.
good,
And then there's a
familiar taste. Plus, it's really easy to drink really fast.
I don't think
So
I think it's easier than a lime punch to drink it. Also, it doesn't stain your teeth or your face.
it doesn't burn his
True.
mouth as much.
I feel like it probably actually burns a little bit more. It's pretty citrusy.
It is pretty acidic, but it's the acidity from the citrus doesn't hurt as bad as the sugar from the
You tell me that thing's not chock full of sugar?
doesn't not as obvious as what.
Maybe
I'm like, that thing's got
less
just
grams of sugar in this thing.
versus
It's-
soda in general.
How much is in a pink
Or like
sweet tea? That's what we're comparing
Yeah.
here.
How much sugar? 24. But this is triple the size of that thing. How many ounces is that thing?
6.75 fluid ounces.
6.75. Okay, so one serving is 8. So okay, it does
It
have a
is.
lot more.
Yeah.
But also, this
Twice
is
as
just
much.
water and sugar is all that's in this though.
She likes
each.
sugar water.
It says filtered water, cane sugar, malic acid, natural tea, and peach flavor.
Yeah. So, but it just
So
is
if
that
there's only
nice.
3 ingredients. Duh.
It's that nice childhood flavor kind of thing.
Okay.
For me, at
All
least.
right. What are you?
I mean, I like Sunny D. It's really good, and I'm kind of sad it's up against peach tea because that's my pick. So I mean, I'm gonna choose peach tea because I've been drinking it like a fiend lately. But Sunny D has its merits, and it is really good, and I do enjoy it. So, but peach tea, I mean, it's like the sweet tea that everybody likes. It's just has a flavor to it because that's my thing with tea is I feel like tea doesn't really taste like anything. It's
Nasty.
I don't it's just
Not
it's
a lot.
bland. There's not a lot going
Put so
on.
much sugar in it.
So if you put flavoring in it, you don't have to have as much sugar.
That's fair.
All right. What are you picking, Quentin?
I've drank Sunny D before. Can't say I've ever craved Sunny D. Like, oh, I gotta give me some Sunny D.
Once you start
right
drinking it, then you
now.
start craving it real bad. I'll
Right
do that.
But I would probably drink an orange juice over a Sunny D.
But that's not the
if
option.
I had the option, right. But I'm saying is if I was gonna go buy something that was like an orange drink, I would get orange juice instead of Sunny D.
I get orange soda.
This is
It's
not.
also not like Sunny D.
I would get that.
And also, let's clarify: it's the orange Sunny D, not the strawberry.
Yeah, that's not
Sunny
good.
D.
That's wrong.
Like it's the same, but they put hint of strawberry instead of hint
Which
of
is
orange.
wrong. Incorrect.
Yeah.
Peach tea, I've only ever had the G Fuel flavor of peach tea. I never had an actual brewed
And G-Fuel
peach
is
tea.
nasty.
I'm
And
surprised G Fuel didn't make the list, honestly.
G Fuel, because nobody else drinks it, everybody else thinks it's nasty.
I've never
She
had
says
it.
it's
I don't
the
think
devil.
I don't think it's.
So-
Why is it the devil? It's like an energy drink, isn't it?
Exactly. of the
Thank you.
devil. So-
Okay, Mountain Dew is of the devil. It gives you the same buzz.
No, rot your gut out. Not you gotta be
It
careful.
doesn't do anything to me.
Anyway, peach tea.
Peach tea, I like the peach tea. It's one of the top flavors. I think in my G Fuel review video on my other channel, a long time ago, like 2016 when I made that, that was one of my top ones if I remember correctly. And it was pretty good, I will say. But I've never had an actual peach tea. So in this scenario, if it's sitting in front of us, right next to each other, I had to choose Sunny D because I know what it is, and I would rather drink
That's
that
fair.
actual brewed
Valid.
peach
Are you
tea.
gonna
than-
tie it up, or are you gonna?
I have to, and I don't want to, but I have to tie it up because I'm not a Sunny D fan. But I'm not.
Wait, wasn't it 3 peach
Back-to-back
tea already?
bowls.
No, it's
And
2.
2 Sunny
2 peach tea and 3 sunny
It's
D's.
just like
Sunny
tea
D.
at all.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm peachy.
So the peach tea comes in, like Quentin was saying earlier with tea, you just never know what the flavor, if they made it right. Sometimes if it's a peach brew like that, it's consistent sometimes. But if you go to Cracker Barrel where they mix it for you, it can be really flavored or barely at all flavored. And so, but Sunny D, it's just slimy when I drink this. I would much rather drink an orange juice.
I don't know.
I do kind of
Or
agree with you there.
It just, there's
Slimy.
something about
Tea.
Sunny D that I just can't.
It's not slimy.
I think I get what you're saying.
Orange juice is more slimy than
There's
Sunny
just
D.
there's just
Kinda
something
brings
about
it
the
in.
consistency of it. So
I get what you there.
gotta go peach tea. I
Pull
guess
out
here
your
you go.
devices.
Second chance.
Which is saying something because you don't like
I don't-
flavored teas.
I don't particularly
Does
care for
not.
flavored teas, but if the two were there and I'm thirsty, I'm picking the peach tea.
Alright, since
So,
it's a tie, we'll
there
go
you
back
go.
to Twitter for
Tiebreakers
another
again.
10-minute poll. Everyone get your
10-minute poll.
device.
I don't
so
have
you can
one.
vote.
Can't get it.
Alright, it's tweeted.
So we're gonna go on.
Let's go on.
And
Last
we'll
time we
come
took a
back
break, it was
back.
like 45 minutes. So.
Yeah,
That is accurate.
well, we kind of got sidetracked.
All right, so moving on, we have Red Eye Vanilla Chai, add chocolate sauce from the Traveling Mug in KZ. Support local
Which
businesses.
is the most drawn out thing
Crazy.
ever, but
Versus
Who chose this?
Jamaican rum and Coke. Jamaican rum being the Appleton Farm rum.
I'll say it right now for the two of us. I don't think we've had either one of those. Have we?
Okay, I'll say it for myself because I am my own person. I've never
Whoa.
had either one.
Wow, good
don't
job
know.
picking up yourself.
I don't make a decision for you.
hey,
I was just
why
safely
didn't you vote
assuming
for peach tea for me?
because I didn't.
Last time you said because I couldn't. You tweeted
No,
your
on the other
own
account I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I put
You're
peach tea on one and Sunny D on the other. Yes, there's two
And
votes.
there's one vote.
No, there's gonna be two. Just take
I
every
voted.
single vote. I got it.
So
Anyway,
the Red Eye Chai, is it
okay, so
similar
What
to
even
something
is
else?
that? What is
Okay.
in that?
all right, so the red eye vanilla chai. It's chai is a tea flavor. It's got cardamom.
I already know.
It is, and it's really good. It's got cinnamon and cloves, and I don't know all the different, but it's really good.
No.
Do I like them?
No, garlic cloves.
No, not garlic.
cloves?
No,
No, no, no.
And then they
Those are
put,
Like nutmeg or cinnamon.
and it has like
Clove
clove in
is a
it.
flavor, you guys.
No.
She thought it was garlic clove.
I know, but like he's like, you know, like nutmeg or something.
Right, because that
is
is the flavor that
Yes,
is in
there's a
it.
clove flavor. Yes, clove
Mm.
flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, and
You
so
are correct though that those things can be bought in a clove of it, but
Yes.
clove individually is also
Nope.
a spice.
flavor.
Yes.
Not real.
Yes, it
Fake.
is.
So anyway, then it has vanilla syrup in it, and then I add chocolate sauce, and it has coffee in it because that's the red eye.
Like a
yeah, it's got a
Yeah.
shot of espresso.
splash.
Well, it's got 2 shots of espresso if you get the 16 ounce. So I usually try to get the 12 ounce
Wow.
because the 16 ounce makes me jizz too much.
Whoa.
So
I
anyway,
get iced caramel macchiatos.
it is the best. Like, because I've had chai lattes from Starbucks, I've had chai lattes from the Jack in Charleston.
What do
And-
they look like? What color are they?
It's all like a light brown color.
Okay.
So
Iced or hot?
I drink them hot. I don't like iced coffees.
Okay.
So it
So,
is an option.
but it's really good. It's got a lot of flavoring. It's really sweet, really, really sweet. And
Tastes like dessert cake.
it's very much a dessert flavor. But I would highly recommend
coffee.
checking it out and let me know what you think about it because I would be surprised if this moves on because I got lots of alcohol drinkers here. 2 non-alcohol
You have
drinkers, but
3 out of
Yeah.
6, so 50% at best.
okay. But anyway, so that's what the red eye vanilla chai
Yeah.
with chocolate sauce is.
If I gotta
Dory, you should
choose-
try it.
Dory, give me one for free so I can try it.
Oh, wow!
I'll shout you out in the next episode. How about that? Again.
We'll all be sporting a drink from
If she's watching.
Right.
There you go.
Well, Boston's
Oh,
gonna send her a
Saturday.
link now. She's gonna be like, just fast forward to 22:37.
I will. So it's gonna be an hour and a half.
But it's definitely my favorite hot drink, and it has like I used to be a hot chocolate person, but it's definitely went over the hot chocolate,
Does it
and
kind of taste like hot chocolate?
I think it does.
Okay.
It's hot chocolate, but more is how it. But I don't because that's why I add the chocolate sauce because I love everything with chocolate. But yeah, and you have to make sure because the red eye chai is one thing, but you add the chocolate sauce and it gives you the chocolate flavor.
Okay.
So
And the vanilla.
well, they'll ask you if you want vanilla or spiced, and so you say vanilla. You can get spiced, but I like vanilla better.
And in other news,
Yes.
booze.
Complication or simplification.
Two things. You pour it in, done. That's it.
Jamaican Rum and Coke is Appleton Estate, sorry, not Appleton Farm, Appleton Estate Jamaican rum. It is rum from Jamaica, yes. And you put it in Coca-Cola,
And it's good.
and it's delicious.
And that's all you need. You don't have to have a barista. You
It
don't
is
have to
hard-
have a degree
it
in mixology.
It is kind of hard to find.
Yeah.
It's
Some-
From Jamaica.
It is somewhat expensive. 12-year rum is about $36, but so is Di Serono or Jack Daniels, or when you get that same size bottle.
Right.
It does come in a 12-year, comes in a 21-year, and I think they make a 50-year, which is
You're
like,
rich.
yeah, I think Papa looked into getting a bottle one time, and it's like $3,000 or $4,000 for a
Yeah,
bottle
it's
of
a
it.
lot.
Yeah, it's expensive. He
Why?
says he's gonna do it one of these days
I'll be there. Don't worry.
Why is it so expensive?
because it's aged for 50 years.
Before you can even sell it.
Yeah, they only make so much every year, and then
They say
in
so.
50 years
You
They
can
can-
buy it.
they sell it.
Mhm.
Yeah, rum. The longer it ages,
It's
the
kind of
better
like wine.
it gets. Yeah,
Sweeter or
Better.
nothing?
usually rum sweeter. Yes,
Can I try some?
it's delicious.
When you're
And
21.
between the two,
Well,
of
by the
Red Eye
50-year
Vanilla
one,
Chai,
it'd probably be
I have had samples of yours,
Yes, you have.
and it is very sweet, very sweet. But Jamaican rum in Coke, or some people like to put it in Dr. Pepper, is also very sweet. But you put the two side by side, I'm drinking the Jamaican rum as long as I can drink it. And there you go. You can keep your red eye vanilla chai with chocolate sauce.
And that's
Dory
why it
does a
works.
great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can drink that, and I'll drink
And I-
Jamaican rum, and
Mama drive home.
you can drive me
I
home.
will try both, yes.
She'll drive you to California. Wherever you want to go, she'll be away for
Drive
hours.
me back to the traveling boat so you can get a second. Wherever you want to go.
Round two. So,
Alright.
So there you go. That's my vote.
I am not with the frou-frou coffee situation,
Not with it.
so I will
Ditto.
be choosing the alcoholic option on this one.
Big
The
surprise!
booze choice.
we got 3 boozers.
3 boozers. Alright, what do you guys think over there?
You're going with the Jamaican rum also, Jason?
Yeah. He's like, I haven't even tried it.
I've
I'm
had
waiting
a
for my
frozen
turn.
chai latte at the place in Alton, but other than that, I don't really drink.
What do you guys
Frozen
thinking?
hot chocolates.
I would be more likely to drink the chai latte garbage than the rum and.
If you're choosing it and adding the word garbage, I think you should choose the other
They both
one.
sound terrible to me.
I am gonna choose Jamaican rum and Coke only because maybe I could just say hold the rum. So I like half of it.
That's a better answer. She didn't use the word garbage in her answer.
Right. I could have said the same thing about the chai tea, hold everything but the coffee in
You
it.
could have, and I would have been like,
That's not quite
allowed.
the same.
So what Boston's saying though is, you already asked, can I try that? So she's thinking when she does hit that magic age that she would try.
Potentially, she'll
Jamaican.
try the $4,000 drink.
Yeah.
But they're both sitting out in front of you, and you can legally drink both of them.
Yeah, I'd probably take the rum and Coke.
Okay.
I just looked it up. Appleton Estate, 50-year, 90 proof,
So 750 milliliters.
750 milliliters, which is
That one.
this size. $5,999.99.
Why didn't you say $6,000?
Because it says 5,999 at whatever that place
Quality
is.
liquor
We
store.
don't even
I
want
forgot
them. They're not
the
looking.
Coke.
How do you know?
Just Jamaican rum.
Just
Cover the
rum.
Coke.
Just
From here on
I
out.
forgot that there was Coke
the
involved.
Jamaican Independence Reserve,
That's the only part I like.
aged
Where
for
you going?
50.
Hey, how do you spell that?
So
Flip up Sunny
the
D.
poll is done between
Poll is
Peach
done.
Tea and Sunny D.
Sunny D won.
Sunny D wins.
Let's go childhood.
Unfortunately, by a landslide.
By a
Sunny D.
landslide?
Yeah,
What?
it was like 20 to 80.
Yeah.
20 to 80?
Yeah,
5 votes. 80% said Sunny D, 20% Peach Tea.
Dang.
we got the butt kick.
Alright.
Gang, gang.
Cry baby cry in there.
No kidding.
Terrible tonight.
Alright, so next, again, we have Slow Baby Joe's
Yes.
versus Fresh Coffee. And for a
Yes.
refresher of what Slow Baby Joe's is,
Slow Baby Joe, it's Jameson Irish whiskey, Sprite, Red Bull, and a lime. And it's delicious.
Cause Jameson, I probably agree.
I think I would like that.
Yeah, you don't like Red Bull that much, but it's just a splash. So it's for the king.
it's mostly Sprite. So if it's made properly, it's mostly Sprite.
I like
And
Red Bull.
there's like the way that
It's
it's
like a
made.
shot of Red Bull and a shot of Jameson, and then Sprite is your mixer, and then you squeeze a
I
lime
think when
on
Jordan
top, or you can
originally
use lime
makes it,
juice.
it's 2 fingers of Jameson,
Mm-hmm.
and then fill your glass most of the way full of Sprite, and then like less than a shot, a half a shot of Red Bull, and then squeeze like an eighth of a lime in it. But some people prefer like 5 fingers of Jameson and 2 fingers of Sprite and a can of Red Bull
Oh, okay.
plus
Saying.
a squeeze of lime.
The lime is mostly superfluous.
It is. However,
Makes it look fancy. You got a garnish on it.
Sure.
So tell me about the fresh coffee, Clinton.
Yeah,
What's this coffee?
Fresh coffee
Sell
is,
us on
again,
fresh.
a lot more different than Dunkin' Donuts coffee and your chai latte, whatever you got going on. Fresh coffee also has to do with the action of making it, and that's what the best part about it is, in my opinion, and that's
Have
what
to
makes
do
it
work
such a
for this
great
drink?
drink. Right.
that's
well,
what I'm thinking.
We gotta do
when
it for
you're-
both of these.
When
Yeah,
you're
you're right.
brewing a fresh pot of coffee, there's just something about it. Usually it's early in the morning and it's like a daily routine kind of thing and it gets you going in the day. There's a saying where if you do something for 15 minutes in the morning every day, that helps wake you up. And if you have the routine every day, that helps you wake up, especially earlier in the morning.
Mine's getting some more sleep.
I'll
wake up great.
so what you're
15
saying is if
minutes
I
of
get
sleep.
up in the morning and I make a Slow Baby Joe every day,
Yes.
That'll get me going.
It could elevate that drink. I
I
don't
can
know.
elevate that drink
Probably
and elevate
not,
my mood
but
and my
maybe.
readiness for the
I
day.
think it would do all of those things if the first thing you drink every morning
But
is
no, I get it. I
Red
understand
Bull
what
and
you're saying. So,
alcohol.
And then the other thing with
Sounds like an experience.
coffee is you can also
30-day challenge.
Isn't it like number 1, number 2 thing to do when you're hungover the next day? Is to drink coffee?
I don't know how you can argue that.
Statistically-
You've never been hungover.
But that I got 3 people that are voting for that right
So
now.
here's the thing about hangovers. There's a lot of ways to cure a hangover. Scientifically, water and rest is the only thing that actually
Yeah.
cures a hangover.
Not coffee.
Or you get ahead of it and food.
But even then, it's not. It's
You
really
need to
it doesn't
pace
help. If
yourself.
you're already drunk and hungover by the
That's
time
fair.
you wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
eating a batch of pancakes is not going to help.
You
You're
need
probably
to,
just gonna
you need
throw
to
up.
pace yourself while you drink. You need to drink water
In
on the
between.
side of your alcohol
Right.
and eat something
Before you start
at
drinking.
the same time.
Yes.
Because you get your belly full and you don't feel like drinking so much.
Well,
anymore.
and
Your
whatever
belly's
you
full of
eat
water and
also
food.
soaks up the alcohol
Yes,
a little bit,
metabolize it.
and then
And
it's not just sitting there.
You don't have to go crazy and drink too much. You can just choose to drink 2 or 3, not 10 or 12.
But yeah,
Hear
so
that,
but a lot
Mom?
of people do drink.
Hey, on the big screen in the living room.
He's calling out everybody else.
Bro's got called out, and Mom's got called out.
This is becoming Boston's personal ghost. So, the
You know what?
part of fresh coffee for you.
The best part about the
is
fresh coffee
making-
thing was you guys all really helped my point. I don't have to worry about any of that drinking coffee.
I don't know. I'll drink a couple
I
cup of
don't need to
coffees
worry
and
about
feel like crap though.
Well, you
get
drink a couple cups of coffee.
Yeah, you get
That's
a
not the
headache.
point.
If
of
I drink the
coffee.
whole thing, Quentin, my
That's one
belly
cup.
hurts.
You drink it way too fast.
That's
how much
sugar.
sugar
How
and
fast
fast
do
do
you
you
drink
drink
earlier
it?
about drinking and like 2 pots of coffee? It literally gave me an ulcer and like my
Yeah.
stomach hurt, and you get the caffeine jitters.
Yeah, you get shaky, your
I've
eyes hurt,
never done
your
that.
belly hurts.
That's
Slow,
never
are you talking
happened.
about Slow Baby Joe's or
No,
coffee?
I'm talking about coffee.
My belly does hurt though whenever I drink coffee.
So
Then
for
you
me,
Hurt.
fresh coffee is the best
whole time.
drink because of the process that goes
The process
into
of
it.
making it.
And also, if you expand upon that and grinding your own fresh beans, and you go through the whole process of
So you want to be
learning
Tell me
about
when you
coffee.
have the time to do that.
I
In the
don't. What
morning.
I'm saying is there you can do that. It's the same thing with rum and wine and all those things. There is a whole process behind it you can learn about, and it
Yeah.
elevates the drink if you
Mhm.
know that.
It
allows
does.
you
I'll
to
give
work
them
with it more. So I think coffee is highly up there because of how versatile it is, like wines and other alcohol. But it's for
But
somebody that
how
doesn't
much
drink.
fun can you have drinking a cup of coffees?
That is
If
my
you
man.
go
So that's mine.
to a coffee place where people share in your enthusiasm with it, you can do
Yeah, a
that.
lot of fun.
Drinking
However,
doesn't
drinking-
make you cool or a better time.
Right. It's the whole community that you're doing it with is what the fun time is.
Mhm.
I mean, of course you can have fun drinking to get drunk, I guess, by yourself. I don't know how that's
That's
fun.
a problem. That's not fun.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Some people might
We're not
have fun with
encouraging that here.
but that is
not
not.
encouraging.
You should not drink alone in your basement.
Not the way.
That is a cry for help. You don't
Well, see,
even have
for
a basement
me,
at your house.
when you drink alcohol, for me, when I drink alcohol, it does not affect me where my mood goes up or that I begin to have more fun. I just get sleepy and want to go to sleep.
Right.
So for me,
It's also how you drink alcohol that causes that.
coffee is the opposite for me. You give me coffee or soda or whatever,
Right.
that's more of a stimulant for me, which
Which
gives
is
me.
this one is interesting because coffee and alcohol is not a stimulant. Alcohol is a depressant, which is why if you just have one while sitting down, like you usually do, you become tired because that's what it does to your body. The reason that people get loud and get crazy is because after one and you're staying mobile and you drink more, then you become more liberated. It's less of a
Lowers your
depressant.
inhibitions,
Yeah, it
yeah.
lowers your inhibitions. You know, you're more apt to talk and be crazy and do things like that just because you don't have that in your brain blocking you from doing that. And it doesn't make you tired anymore. Because it's not technically a stimulant. It's technically classified as a depressant.
Well, I love the smell of coffee in the morning. One of the things that I'm going to miss most about Quentin when he moves out is that there will
Not
be no
him
fresh
at all.
there will be the lack of fresh coffee smell in the morning. So
But you don't even drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee, but I don't drink Slow Baby Joe's either.
True.
So I'm not a fan of the drink. I don't think it's bad. I'm not.
You don't like whiskeys.
I don't, and I'm just not
You
big
don't like
on.
energy drinks.
Yeah.
As we covered, they're of the devil.
So again, just like I had to make the decision between Jack and Coke and Mountain Dew Baja Blast, which I didn't like either, and I ended up picking Jack and Coke because I really didn't like Mountain Dew Baja Blast. In this one, I'm not crazy about coffee in general. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm more of the chai. You know, I do espresso in my tea drinks. But I think that based on those two, I would pick fresh coffee over the Slow Baby Joe.
I do enjoy coffee quite a bit, and I am kind of sad that it's up against Slow Baby Joe, because I think it could potentially hurt its chance of going forward. Because I do enjoy coffee, it is good, but the two are set in front of me. Probably gonna go for the Slow Baby Joe.
So what's the? who's
So
voting
one
what?
for Slow Baby Joe.
Coffee.
Coffee.
I'm saying coffee.
Coffee.
I tried to drink coffee for a while. Yes, I just drank it black. That probably didn't help.
Oh, yeah,
a lot.
that's terrible.
But my
You're
thing
a
about
purist.
my thing about coffee is, it's like if I'm gonna waste time, you know, prepping a drink, putting all certain, I'm gonna choose something a lot tastier than coffee to make a drink. Even if it's not alcohol, I'm gonna find some. I'm gonna make hot chocolate. I'm gonna make that fancy. Cause
Why you want to make everything fancy?
why do you gotta put 6 pounds of sugar and creamer and everything inside your coffee? Exactly, but it's such a process.
Not
It's like
everybody does. They can drink it black.
it's such a process. I'm gonna take time and do a process on something. I'm gonna do something on something that I'm gonna actually enjoy, which is alcohol. So I'm gonna go with Slow Baby Joe.
But you can't drink it. Well, you can. You're an alcoholic if you do. You can't drink alcohol at any point of the day. You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I don't
Which-
think you're an alcoholic if you drink at any point in the
Okay,
day.
but
I think
you
it's if you
shouldn't.
drink too much at any point in the day.
It can, yeah. Which leads into I like the Slow Baby Joe's. However, it is, for me, very similar to sweet tea in places. It depends on who makes it and the mood I'm in, and sometimes it's just not good. There's too much whiskey in it. I'm not a fan of Red Bull. There's too much Red Bull, whatever. And like I said, I don't drink coffee that much. So Slow Baby Joe's for me is there's a childhood to it. So not that I drink in childhood, but a nostalgia.
Not good.
Honestly, I prefer drinking them. When you made them in the day, I drink them. They're good. But if Jordan doesn't make it,
That's why I let you make your own.
it's just not the same. It's called a Slow Baby Joe because Joe makes them. It's his drink. He created it. Let him make it. Let him drink. You know, and I like him. I like the way he does it. I can't necessarily recreate that all the time.
Right.
I can't necessarily recreate the way Quinton makes coffee, but I can recreate a pot of coffee for myself, the same over and over and over again. Even with Slow Baby Joe's, they're always different whenever I make them because that's the lime's different, or I put too much or not enough, or what. It's a mess. So, and breaking the tie, I'm gonna go with coffee on this one.
Not
Fresh
mad
pot
about
of
that.
coffee.
Not mad about
I
that.
think it's
at all.
hilarious you like the smell of coffee because my siblings always ask me every morning whenever I'm making coffee. They say, "Why does it smell like a skunk in here?"
Really?
Don't they?
Some
don't
coffee,
you-
yeah. It's
My
kind of
Dunkin'
like.
Donuts coffee smells like literally like a skunk. I don't
You
know
ever
why.
walk past like a cigar shop and think, man, that just smells good, but to smoke a cigar,
Or like
it's
gas.
not.
You don't like smoking cigars?
I like the smell
Like,
of gas.
you shouldn't be sniffing gas. But
I just, you know,
You're big on everybody for being an alcoholic and you're over there sniffing gas.
I don't know.
We're back to the top. We did it,
back to
guys.
the top. Yes.
We got them halfway done.
All right, halfway done.
Not even.
Okay,
Once
I'll
we
take
finish
a time
the-
out.
We got over the main
The
discussion.
hump. We got
around
over the
the
humps.
ends.
Yeah.
That's usually the first half.
We're in the
It's
we're in the
that.
final stretch.
All right, so moving on.
Here we
We
go.
are back at the top.
Back to the top.
Water versus Jack and Coke. Any new arguments?
Dude, water's good.
Water's
Water is good.
Water's
but
good.
They're sitting in
I'll
front
drink it all
of me.
day.
Jack and
You're
Coke.
taking Jack and Coke. Doesn't matter what time of day.
Nope. No fear.
Water.
Wow. Water any time of day.
Alcohol. Jack and Coke.
I rise above the labels people give me.
So you're Jack and Coke.
Yes.
Water.
Water.
I'm water. I would pick water.
I'm
most days.
19, water.
I'm 19.
Water.
Water.
Four.
4 waters.
I was
Wow,
gonna
that's
pick water
good.
too. by the
Water's
way.
gonna win, so I'm gonna.
Water's
Water's
gonna
gonna
win.
win. There's a plenty of non-alcoholic. What you talking about? I mean, maybe for you it wins, but you still
Like
get
the
your
next
Dunkin'
round
Donuts
here, we
coffee
got
in there.
Mountain Dew, ice cold Mountain Dew in a can
Yeah, you got a couple good
versus
options.
Coke.
Yeah, Coke.
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 See how hard that was?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, now I'm gonna choose between Coke and water.
I'm choosing ice cold Mountain
Ice
Dew
cold
in a
Mountain
can.
Dew in a
can.
Absolutely. That is my go-to. If
Uh,
I'm gonna drink some soda.
yeah. Going back, I don't drink
Oh.
Mountain Dew, so I'd probably choose the McCoke over a Mountain Dew, just
Yeah.
because I don't drink Mountain Dew.
Okay.
But I can see the appeal of an ice cold can of Mountain Dew.
I would probably pick Coke over Mountain Dew. The McDonald's Coke.
Or
Well,
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, really.
Not
That's
Chick-
what I'm picking.
That is not a Coke fillet up there.
McCoke.
I like it's a McCoke.
All right, so Mountain Dew, Coke,
Coke.
I'm going with McCoke too, because I'm not that big of a fan of Mountain Dew, but I'll drink it.
Boston.
Good, I can choose Mountain Dew then. Cool.
No, I told you. You don't.
That would've been a tough one
Never
for me.
you getting
Would have been a tough one for me.
Next.
McCoke is, I do like McCoke.
All right,
Down.
this
You
is
don't
the
have
one
to
I
tell.
don't know and or care about.
no.
Dunkin' Donuts coffee versus Sunny D.
I don't like Sunny D,
Yuck.
so it's Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dunkin'
I think
Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
3 Dunkins.
What are you choosing?
I'm choosing Sunny D, because
He's
I
taking
love
all
Sunny
the
D.
way.
He's taking
I'm
Sunny. He's
Sunny D.
raining Sunny D. Alright, I am kind of indifferent about both of these choices, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you make the decision, and I'm picking Sunny D.
That's amazing.
Golly, beat my head on the table here.
That's what he said.
I honestly, I would probably pick Sunny D over coffee. Over Dunkin' Donuts.
Wow.
Just
Twitter.
because
Wow.
I have no idea what the coffee's gonna in it. It could be some
Good.
crazy flavor. It
Good.
might be good. It might not be good. But if I just looked at a Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup, not knowing what's in it, and looked at it Sunny D, I'm gonna drink Sunny D.
Yeah.
So
Solid.
to Twitter.
To Twitter.
Man, Twitter, you guys are
Twitter's getting all the options.
You notice they did the one for A&W and Dunkin' Donuts. They did the peach tea and Sunny D. Now they're doing
It's just
because
those
we're
right
split
there.
Right there, yeah.
This is
All
pretty
right.
tight. They're not the greatest, but they're all pretty tight choices.
Close choices there.
All right, guys, I
Well said.
tweeted it.
All right, it's out there.
All right, so
So,
the next one after
The next
that.
one is
Dunkin' Donuts is
the
what I
Jamaican
got.
rum and Coke versus fresh coffee.
Which one are you voting for? Sunny?
I'm voting for Sunny D.
Gotcha.
Fresh coffee because I'm 19.
Oh, we're moving on already.
Oh wait, we are.
Yes.
Okay, good.
To
What?
clarify, we're on Jamaican rum, fresh coffee.
They
Yes.
said that you
Okay.
would pay.
Yes, I know.
Now we are. So you're
And I
picking
said
what?
Sunny D.
Fresh coffee because I'm 19.
Good
You
choice.
like fresh coffee. That's not like you don't like it. It's a very good option. And I am also going fresh coffee because fresh coffee is my favorite thing.
And because there's a routine and it's about.
Yes,
the
I already said that. We want to
coffee
say it
and
again.
coffee.
Oh, what are you doing? Huh?
Glad you're saying that.
All right, this time I'm going to pick the Jamaican rum and Coke.
Yeah.
Because I do like Jamaican rum, whereas the Slow Baby Joe, I don't like that drink.
Mm.
So, but I do like just Jamaican rum and the coffee, and the Coke, and I can.
Jamaican rum and coffee. Maybe we should try that.
Oh.
Whoa.
And I love the smell of coffee, but I really don't like just the flavor. If we're just talking about coffee,
Drinking coffee,
yeah,
yeah.
that's not my thing. So that's where I'm at.
I mean, I'm voting Jamaican rum over coffee.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna go Jamaican rum too. I prefer that way more than coffee.
Yeah,
So-
I'm rum and Coke.
Dang.
Sorry, man. Coffee beats Slow Baby Joe, but I like the rum and Coke that I make.
Whatever.
Sorry.
I like the coffee that I make, so I guess fair enough.
It's their own.
Can't fault you.
All right,
We're gonna hope that.
we got 8 minutes before that one.
Oh, wow.
We
Well-
did 10 minutes for all of them.
That's fair.
All right, so water versus Coke.
I'm picking water.
You're picking
Over this
water
one.
over Coke?
I don't really like Coke that much. I've only picked it one time. And that was
Yeah.
because I really hate Mountain Dew. So
Wow.
if there's a water and a Coke, I'm picking a water.
I will pick water. That's
See, I'm picking
Yeah.
Coke every time.
It's Coke.
Me too.
Coke all the time.
I mean, I like them both, but water does way more for me than Coke ever will. Like, I
Are we
feel better
tied
after drinking.
again?
Sure,
Drinking water.
but Coke tastes better.
I thought
Coke's more
it was which
enjoyable
one
than
would
water.
you rather
I
pick
don't
up
know
and
about that.
drink? I thought it was that.
That's what my
That's
criteria
what
has
they- That's
been.
mine.
If there's one
Yeah.
one of each in front and I have to choose one, I choose water.
I choose water.
I've
Hot
been,
water will do for us because water will do better than anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
that's
slacked
the best
on
type of
off
drink.
of drinking water recently, like a lot. But like, I basically have to drink water for my job, otherwise I will.
I drink water
Collapse.
all day at my job.
Yeah,
But it's because I don't. Coke gets watered down and nasty. But if I've got
Exactly.
a mid Coke sitting next to a bottle of water, I'm gonna pick the Coke.
I would
Even
go.
if I'm thirsty.
9 times out of 10, I'll probably go with the water. Maybe 7 out of 10, but I'm still gonna go with the
Still
water
with
most
water.
of the time.
Okay.
So
So water has it, huh?
Water
has
has
it.
Water
Now we gotta wait a couple minutes for the Twitter poll because it's tied up.
Rip.
Tied up. So the poll.
The Twitter
Twitter
poll,
poll for
67% to 33%.
66% for what?
Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts
wins it.
coffee.
Yep.
Beats
We
Sunny
take those.
D.
Jesus.
Yep.
We take those.
Sorry, mate.
So,
So
no.
now we gotta go.
now we've got Dunkin' Donuts coffee versus Jamaican rum and Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
my coffee got kicked out, so I'm going with the second
jumping
best.
coffee ships.
Oh, I can't because the other one's already sung. So I just grabbed the ship right next to me and took
Oh.
over.
Took over?
I'm not the
Pirated
captain.
that
That's
ship.
not it.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
So yes, I'm moving over to that ship.
Okay. I mean,
Well-
I'm gonna stay with the ship.
I like the
It's
ship
sailing.
that I'm in. The ship
So-
that I'm in is good. It's a good ship.
Jamaican pirate rum
The
over here.
Jamaican
Your
pirate
ship's made by the
ship.
same people, so who knows how it's going.
I'm gonna have to go with the Jamaican rum and Coke, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Rum
because
gang.
again, with the coffee, I don't really like coffee.
I'm on the Jamaican rum also.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Rum it is.
Decisive, I guess.
Next time you have to be under 21 to play this.
Guess so.
Or you're not under 21. How are you gonna play?
How about everybody above 19
I
can
think
play?
there's some legitimate.
Nice.
To be fair though, look what Jamaican rum was up against. I mean,
Yeah,
It had an
coffee
easy
all
run.
the way.
Yeah.
and yeah, how many people
Red
can
Eye
drink
Chai,
coffee?
fresh coffee, and Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Smart people.
Smart
You
people
gotta
drinking
like
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing is you are the subset of people that prefers alcohol versus the subset of people that likes coffee.
There
We're
just
also
happens to
this-
be more alcohol people than
I don't know if I like
We're
alcohol
also
or
the
not.
subset
I'm
of people
not
who
allowed
are
to
doing
try
this
it for
bracket
some
night.
reason.
For some reason.
Some reason.
Ridiculous.
Actually, I know I don't like
Europe,
this.
right?
Yeah, you go to Europe,
Yeah.
it's like you can go
Yeah.
drink
I know,
overseas.
You can go to the Caribbeans
Yeah.
because it's what 18
18.
Just go in the ocean. It's international waters.
on unlicensed
whatever you
boat.
want.
Nobody can trace you back to anything. On unregistered boat, they can't trace it back to any one legal system. So
It's already illegal, so you might as well
Yeah.
go drugs and alcohol you can.
While you're there, you might as well kill a guy. Who cares?
Why do you guys even? Why do you even know this? Like,
why
I watch a
don't
lot
you?
of TV.
Why not?
True crime.
Scary.
true crime.
There's the internet for a reason, right?
The internet's on for a reason.
Everybody understands laws.
All right, how much time's on the other one?
About a minute, but I think water's gonna
Between
win.
water-
Unless we
9
get
votes
one
every
more
time.
vote
Good.
in.
Or somebody
I like how
sneaks
you're
in stuff.
sending out a plea to them. One more vote, guys.
Come on, you guys can do it. It's been however long since we
Couple
did this.
weeks.
Scroll back,
Scroll
to the
back in my
tweets.
tweets. You could have an opinion. Also,
So-
Leslie wanted it to be known that she thinks it's unfair that Sunny D beat Peach Tea because she thinks Peach Tea is better than
Well,
Sunny D.
she's not here.
Tell her to
Well-
join next time.
She didn't get on that
She
vote.
said she voted for the rest of them but missed that one, and she feels
That could have been it. That could have been the
That
deciding
could have been
factor.
the deciding vote.
Actually,
It
probably
wasn't.
tied it.
Sunny D was way higher. But poll
So-
ending. Water.
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 Oh, oh man, this. I kind of felt like this was going to come down to one of these two choices.
I knew it'd be water. What
Water
did I say?
and rum.
Wow. A
But
pirate's
water
life.
beat punch. It already beat one alcoholic drink, and it beat Coke.
It's beat
But
more things than the rum has. The rum
Right.
has only beat
Seated up
tea and
against
coffee.
But if you have, again, if you have a bottle of water and a rum and Coke, which one are you getting to drink?
Water.
Water.
Water. I mean, gotta stay hydrated.
Water.
Water.
The
Why are you
pressing
so
of
upset
water.
about that?
Because I don't want that thing to win.
Don't vote for it.
You don't
Well, what
have
am I allowed to
You don't
vote
have to.
for?
You can
We
vote for
can
whatever
vote
you
for
want
the
to.
cop
You
to
want.
arrest me for saying this.
I
No.
don't know.
Freedom
Dang.
of speech. You can't be arrested.
I know a cop.
Okay, we all
You
do.
live next to
Several
it.
cops.
I know. it's fine.
What are you voting for?
My vote is going to be the Jamaican rum and Coke. That was I put it on the chart
The
to
ship
begin with,
that I'm in.
and it's going. So
That's the ship
But-
I'm living in.
apparently, it's been outvoted. So
You're choosing water?
Yes.
yeah, he
I
picked
don't know
water.
I voted water every time.
He only rode this boat so far, and then
Yep.
he couldn't handle it anymore, so he had to get off the boat.
Oh, I think how much water is.
But
So-
it comes down to the whole thing
It
of
came
what
down
are you
to
gonna
two.
do?
If I'm gonna drink one of
If you
them,
have, if you
I'll
have
drink
one
some
drink
water.
to drink,
Because if I'm thirsty,
yeah.
I'll drink any one of these. But if I'm thirsty and it's like I have the option to drink water, I'm gonna take water because I know it's gonna quench that a lot better.
I think people are gonna be irate that we
Yeah.
should have drink bracket and water turned out.
You're irate.
That's the
I don't
worst thing
think
to
that
make it
should
there.
have been a choice.
It's the lamest
water
one.
should have been a choice.
No.
It was
That's
so basic.
Two different people chose to have it in the bracket.
It's so basic about it. Like, yeah, it
Coffee's
should win.
basic.
It's best
could
for
say-
you.
Go back to the Harry Potter thing. That's why none of the Golden Trio were in there. It's just, yeah, they're gonna win.
Yeah.
But to be
But we
fair,
also didn't plan that. We all picked our. I think a lot of us picked our favorites, and then some of us went Cormac McLagan.
He's still my favorite. What do you mean?
When I drink Jamaican rum though, or any alcoholic drink, I tend to drink water alongside of it. So
This Jamaican rum pairs well with a Fiji.
no, it does. I drink because
Feel the islands.
if you drink too much alcohol,
Yeah.
then you wake up hungover or you have problems. So you drink water and you eat.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. I drink rum.
water's helpful.
Well, when
Water's
we
helpful.
were putting together our list, the whole point is basing on what you drink, and I drink water
You do
90%
drink
of
water.
the
I
time.
drink water almost literally all day at work. Except
Yeah.
for if I get something out at lunchtime, then I'll get
Okay.
a McCoke. Usually.
Or
But-
drink.
Or Dairy Queen Coke.
Dairy
Fancy.
Queen stopped serving pink lemonade and is true bad.
Really?
A year ago today, I remembered.
A year ago today.
Did you make a tweet about it? You just saw it.
No, it's not in my time hop, but I've been thinking about it a lot because I really like the pink lemonade. So every time I go to Dairy Queen,
Wow.
I used to get those bacon chicken barbecue wrap things.
Oh my
Chicken
gosh, I
Chicken
love
bacon
it.
barbecues?
And
They don't have any wraps anymore.
No, and a pink lemonade, and they don't carry in that
You know you
anymore.
can go buy all
Yeah.
of those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
You
It's
can
not the
go
same.
buy stuff to make chicken bacon barbecues.
Not the same.
And you
It's
can
not
go
the
buy
same
pink
as Dairy
lemonade.
Queen where they toast the little eggs and put it in the cup.
So
You could do that.
is water what you thought was going to win this bracket from
So what
all of the choices that we brought out and talked about and discussed?
was
No.
the largest contender?
No.
Water
What
is
happened to be the one?
None of us wanted water to win.
Water is not what I thought was gonna win
I didn't
today.
think
I
was
wanted
gonna
water
win.
to win.
I put
Yeah.
water up there because I drank it a lot. I base mine on things I like to drink. So
Alright, fair enough. Water wins. Good job, water.
Good job, water.
Sure.
make the world go round.
Move. Make the world go
So what
round.
would you have chosen?
Yeah.
What would have been on your
Really
list? Let us know. So next time will be, what are we doing next?
It's a good question.
Next
I
time.
don't
Go
know.
to the Discord and find out.
Discord check.
Look it up what the next bracket's going to be.
Disbork. What are we doing next? Like I'm building up anticipation, making
Are
a
you?
wait for
Yeah,
it.
this is gonna be
It's
cut.
gonna get cut anyways.
What do we do? Types of drinks.
Next is guns look big.
Yeah, right?
All right, next is we're doing board games next.
Board
games.
So our favorite board games. Holy
We have
crap.
a lot of games.
We do.
Too
Is
many
it still
games.
recording?
It is
Okay.
now. Yeah, we're doing board games.
Okay.
Thanks.
Board games.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I was excited and I was like, it didn't even start.
just for some pre-qualifications, is board games considered card games? Like,
No, that's a
has
card
to be
game.
like
A box.
Monopoly style board game? Like, has to have a board in the game that you play, or any game that you would play with people?
I guess because like American Trivia, that's card based. Well, I guess it's got a board you move around on.
I think a card game is a game like
Dominion.
Mafia or. Well, because see, I
Spade
almost
or-
want to say that
or
Dominion
poker.
would be count as you could count it as a board game.
Or Smash Up, but it's all card based.
It's card based, but there's a board.
I think if the board is there to calculate points and show progress, that counts as a board game.
So then Dominion wouldn't count as a board game
Because it's
there's not a
literally
board.
all card
Right,
based.
it's all just cards. And
You have
calculating
point
in your
counters,
head the whole
but-
time.
Why can't you just say like party games?
Because you can
Because that's
also
even
count
more diverse.
Yeah. Because then it's
Twister.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
Twister.
But Twister
Hide
becomes a
and
board
go
game
seek.
because there's a board.
Yeah.
But you don't track points on it necessarily. I think that's the epitome of a board game. Is you have the board and you
could,
see
but
where everybody's
technically
at,
though.
where
Okay,
they're
You
going.
do track the points because if when you
You lose
fall,
a hand.
yeah, when you fall,
No.
that's when you're off the board.
No. No.
And then
You,
there's a
you
little
either
board
win or
and
you
you
lose.
sit.
There's no point where you're like, I'm ahead of this guy. There's no point in Twister where you know you're ahead of somebody else.
Yeah, I say.
And in,
where's
board,
your
and in
losing?
card games, you don't know what they have in their stack, and you're not actively keeping track of everything they're doing because you're worrying about your stuff.
No,
In
I
a
say-
board game,
I'll have Rosie
you're
play.
playing Monopoly. You can see everybody's money, you can see everybody's property, you can see where everybody's going to be at and where they're going. And you can plan on that.
Oh.
I think that's what a board game
Does that cut
is.
down
Why are you
a lot of
saying
your
this
options?
is-
I'm not. I'm just
I can look up
clarifying
the
my
exact
point.
Yeah, it's
definition of a
just
board
a
game.
Thinking through.
I think I like Quinn's thing where if it has like a board element to
So like
track
Wits and
points,
Wagers would count as a board game because
Or
everybody's points are out
track
on the
your
board,
points or
right?
track progress through the game.
All right, we're gonna have to look up a definition on that and get back
You'll know.
clarification of it the next time. So
You'll know next episode.
Okay, yeah, technically a board game, the collegiate definition is a game such as checkers, chess, or backgammon played by placing or moving pieces around the board. So a board game would only be like chess, checkers, Chinese checkers, backgammon,
Sure.
Scrabble. Whereas I don't even know if Monopoly would be because there's so
Well, he's
much.
saying, but you can see where the people are.
Okay.
You can track progress with
Like
the board.
Disney Scene It, you're moving your piece. Somebody's ahead of you.
All right.
You'll find out next time what the options are and what we actually decide. So stay tuned.
This is the outro.
This is the outro.
The end credit scene. If you're sticking around, if you're still here at the end, me and Boston are gonna have a channel where we do vlogs for when we move in our apartment, and this video will be coming out around the same time that this is happening. So why don't you just say it out loud? What do you say?
say what?
You have to
Nothing.
get better.
We're
making
gonna
it
have
so you
we're gonna
guys-
have videos. I don't know if we're gonna do it on one of my channels or have our
Gonna
own
make a
channel. We
whole
haven't
new
decided
channel?
yet.
He's not making any more
We're
channels.
going to
I've already said that.
start doing that.
So it's going on the Quentin Regular channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta come up with a good name.
Yay, vlogs! That'd be exciting.
Awesome.
There we go.
And I'm in charge of editing them.
Yep.
Oh,
She will be the
whoa.
one editing all of it.
All right.
So Boston's having a
Yeah.
channel.
Alright.
All right.
That'll be exciting.
Good luck.
Look forward to looking.
This is like a superhero
Good
movie.
luck.
The end credit scene.
I didn't know that was a hateful good luck.
What?